Shalom, peace and freedom. Queen Mother Imakhu here with some advice for you regarding taking care of this divine package that you are in, because your health is your wealth. You know, in ancient Kemet, Tamera, what became known as ancient Egypt, it was very clearly understood that your health is your wealth. This symbol right here is Wuja. And Wuja is health, abundance. It also means green. But the fact that it means health and it also means green and abundance means that your health is everything. What does it matter if you have a ton of money, but then your health is crappy and you can't really enjoy any of the abundance that you have? So taking care of yourself is a really important thing. Now listen, there's a lot of pressure also from non-mainstream sources to eat a certain way, to live a certain way, follow this diet, don't do this. And what I have learned, I can just tell you from my own personal experience, okay? Because I've been through all of that, where, okay, you shouldn't eat meat, or you shouldn't eat cooked food. For me, for my own personal alchemy, I have found that I need to mix it up. Now, there are others who can do 100% raw. That's cool. That's you. Do you, okay? There are others who can do vegan and vegetarian. That's cool. That's good. For me, I need to have balance because of the fact that I have had challenges, health challenges regarding epilepsy, which I did not know I had until I was 35. I mean, I've had times where I would just black out, and these were seizures. There are between 60 and 80 different seizure types, by the way. You should get educated on that, because most people are only familiar with tonic-clonic, which used to be called grand mal, which is where a person falls out and just starts violently shaking, and that's only one type, okay? And that's not what I experienced. But whatever the case, still, I didn't know it ran in my family until I got diagnosed, and that's when my father finally told me. So that meant that I had to start finding solutions to my health challenge. I have done the medication route. I can only speak for me. It did not work for me, all right? I mean, I'm talking about years. And those are precious years I can't get back, because I'm going to tell you, I made some of the worst mistakes in my life when I was on medication because I was not present. And I couldn't focus. So I made some really bad mistakes, But moving forward, doing the holistic thing, I did find holistic solutions that worked for me. Now, I'm not telling you toss your medication no matter what you're on. I'm not telling you that, okay? Again, you have to do what's right for you. I can only tell you what did not work for me. And having many years of trial and error, it's just part and parcel of the whole holistic health thing and trying to find what works for you. I have now found formulas that work for me holistically, and the main culprit for me is stress, which is a culprit that also worsens other conditions that I've had to deal with, chronic asthma, and then also I found out that I was a toe over the line with diabetes. And my doctor fortunately told me, he said, your diabetes is not bad. Your numbers are not bad. You can beat this. You're already doing all the things that we prescribe for people to do. You rode your bike to the office, you walk everywhere, you drink a lot of water, you eat healthily, you exercise. So just get rid of the stress, bump up your yoga, drink some more water, and tell all the people who are giving you stress goodbye. And that's exactly what I did. And I added reflexology to my routine because I found that it made the major difference. I mean, again, for what works for you. For me, reflexology added to my yoga routine made a major difference in turning my health around. So the focus is finding, again, what works best for you. Don't feel the pressure to cave in, to be like everybody else who is in whatever group or following what magazine. I mean, try. Yes, to see if it works okay for you. But don't feel that you have to stay in it if it is clearly not working. Okay? That is not listening to the body. That's listening to what others say. I remember during cycles where we had cleansing, and for those of you who know me, you've heard this before, where we would do a strict 42 days of cleansing. People would be so angry. And here we're supposed to be coming to a place of enlightenment, and everybody could not wait until the 42 days were over, and we'd get together for ceremony to celebrate the fact that the 42 days were over and we were welcoming the Kemetic New Year. But as soon as we finished, people were running down the street to Mickey D's to get their grub on there, So there are extremes. We need to find a balance. Certainly there are times where you have to do something radical in order to change your health. Clearly, if you're eating too much of something and it's killing you, you got to stop. There's no way around it, okay? And you have to change your mental attitude then about your health and not feel as though you are depriving yourself. No, you are helping yourself. Instead of helping yourself to something that's not good, you're helping yourself to a new life. All right? Now, when you delve in to holistic practices for how you eat, and when you engage in balance, you will also find that it's important to balance out exactly what herbs you take, what does what, and to make sure that they do not work against each other, because even though it is from nature, it doesn't mean that it can't kill you if you do not use things wisely. So you have to get fully educated, find out what works with this, what supports this, and what is going to cancel out what you've taken, or what can possibly have you end up on the other side. Okay, you don't want that. All right. So water, I'm always recommending drink a lot of water. It brings a healthy glow. All right. And also speak gratitude and loving and healing words into the water so you can change your own alchemy when it comes to combating or avoiding family illnesses. You don't have to buy into it. You don't have to become part of that. You can change that pattern, okay? So the bottom line is get a lot of exercise, get a lot of rest, drink a lot of water, be out in nature, exercise, and learn to love your life, alleviate the stress, and find out what works for you.